What's going on, guys? Christian Boulay here with the Denver Nosebleeds. The Avs get another victory. They beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-1. It was a good, gritty win. Didn't think the Avs necessarily played their best, but they found a way to get the dub. Shout out to our friends over at ClutchBet Sportsbook. Go download the ClutchBet Sportsbook app. Use promo code Nosebleeds at sign up. Get some free bets on me. Let's get into this game recap. The biggest story of this game is Alexander Georgiev. He got a haircut. Gone are the long flowing locks that we have come to know and love. A much more professional look from Georgiev, and maybe the haircut worked for him because he was phenomenal tonight. Stops 40 of 41 shots by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The biggest star of the game. He's the reason why the Avs won this game, because Tampa Bay was good tonight, and Georgiev made some huge saves, and yeah, he allowed technically two, but one was called back on an offsides, so hey, we'll take it. But shout out to Alexander Georgiev. He went through a really rough stretch there for about 3-4 weeks, and he's finally coming back out of it. So Georgiev, first star of the game. Like I said, he was phenomenal all night long. Second star of the game, Ryan Johansson. He gets 2 goals. He scores the game winner. The first one he scored was a beautiful play by him. I know one of the Tampa defenders fell down, but he makes the right move. And unlike a lot of the Avs tonight, when the Avs had odd man rushes, Johansson actually shot the puck, and it worked. It beat Vasilevsky on the blocker side, which we saw in the Stanley Cup final. That's where he's weak. So Johansson gets the first one. His second goal of the game, Thomas Tatar, the poor dude, man. Like, he is going to score a goal eventually. He will, I promise, but he just can't buy a break. Vasilevsky makes a phenomenal save. And the puck just lays right there to Ryan Johansson. Vasilevsky realized there's nothing he can do. Easiest goal Ryan Johansson's going to score in his life. That's 3 goals in the past 2 games for Ryan Johansson. He may be getting hot, which we need because that second-line center has been a little bit of a void this year, and that second line hasn't looked too great. But Drouin, Tatar, and Johansson look like they're starting to get something together a little bit. So Ryan Johansson gets 2 goals. Third goal was a power play goal by Cale Makar. He ripped this one. It looked like it was deflected by Val in front. It wasn't. Gave Cale his 7th or 8th goal of the year, and the Avs were up 3-0, thinking you're going to go smooth sailing into the third period and just cruising this game. The Avs got a 5-on-3 in the second period. They had like 50 seconds of it. McKinnon hit the post, and they couldn't really do much with it, and the Lightning ended up scoring, I think, like a minute or 2 after the power play ended. It was actually in the final minute of the second period, because the Avs just love giving up goals in the final minute of the second period. Anthony Cirelli gets past Josh Manson, who I thought Josh Manson had a good game, but he gets burned on this one. Nothing Georgiev can do. It's the only goal he allows. So you go into the third period, not up by 3, only by 2. But then in the third period, I thought the Avs really locked it down. They held Tampa to like 1 shot in the first 10 minutes, and then Tampa really started to unload late in that third period. But Georgiev made all the saves, and Val gets the empty net goal with like 4 minutes left to make it a 4-1 game, and the Avs would eventually win 4-1. You had some extracurriculars near the end of the game with Jack Johnson and Tanner Jeannot. I'm just going to let Tanner Jeannot know now that you don't mess with Jack Johnson. He's got the ultimate dad strength. Like, Jack Johnson is the man. You don't mess with him. You just don't. You just don't mess with Jack Johnson. So, all in all, very good game from the Avs. Tampa Bay was very hot coming into this game. I think they scored like 8 goals on Carolina the game before this. So, very big win. Again, 7 of 8, and if you don't have the meltdown in Nashville, you're talking about an 8-game win streak. So the Avs are playing some very, very good hockey right now. Griffin and I are about to break it all down. The Tell Devs It Is podcast tomorrow. A little bit later recording tonight. Griffin actually has a job, so we will record tomorrow. So look for that episode late Tuesday night. I can't wait to break it down, but we'll get ready for the game on Thursday against the Coyotes in Mold Arena. I don't know how that game's going to go. That game is going to be a crapshoot. I have no idea what's going to happen in that game, but I can't wait to watch it. But until then, let's go Avs, baby.